Hey, do you know what time it is?
Hello, and welcome to my Cyberpunk Let's Play. History is a flat circle where every year people get collective amnesia and trust the corporations that run our lives. You can trust me though. I'm just like the Joker, memeing our entire existence with brutal honesty and no jokes. We are in a post-console war era with no winners besides the politicians and big tech corporations running the biggest Ponzi scheme ever called the S&P 500. Just like AI, this video is a psyop. It doesn't exist. This video is about nothing. I'm just a chill guy who's losing his mind every day to the constant glare from his PC. This is just a rant video, so please don't judge my editing. I'm working 2 jobs right now trying to keep the lights on. If any of you are wondering what my position on modern gaming is, allow me to explain. The existence of digital media is a psyop. It doesn't exist, never has, and that's not a controversial statement. The games are fake, down to the frame rate. The existence of AI is also a fallacy, because intelligence can't be man-made. Prove me wrong, you can't. It is a central tenet of modern gaming to believe that gamers are retarded, which is exactly what Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo all consider us to be. Now that Nvidia has also won the second battle of Hoover Dam, we've lost everything. It's a nightmare, some may say. Sony shills are so delusional they've gone negative. There's no point in engaging with them. In any case, these non-gamers will always be more popular than me because they have disposable income and bad credit. Speaking of money, all these people can buy more games than me because the American dollar is 1.4 times stronger than the Canadian dollar. I simply can't afford new video games. History shows that we've been getting shafted for about 30 years now. Our time for gaming failure started in 1996, picked up in the motion gaming era, and then we were finished off in the loot box and battle pass era. This is not how things should be. Forgive me, Stalin, for I'm about to engage in capitalist fury. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, video games fall into the I don't fucking need them category. It doesn't matter how much we fail though, the beatings will continue until we go outside. The industry has been able to psychologically brainwash us through video essays called extra credits, where they were able to sell us the idea that DLC and loot boxes are desirable.
AAA studios need to see higher profits to match the higher costs, but they can't do so by raising prices. Loot box content is generally far less expensive to produce than DLC or expansions, and the possibility for duplicates inevitably means that players will end up purchasing more content than the devs actually make. And I would argue that this benefits players in some significant ways as well. Some players being willing to spend hundreds of dollars on these games is what makes it easier for the industry to sell these games at the more affordable $60 price. Those big loot box spenders are subsidizing that $60 price tag for the rest of us.
I myself have fallen into this trap. To be clear, I've spent thousands on subscriptions, Warzone skins, and battle passes. All of this is the fault of Japanese and American corporatism. 2016 was 10 years ago. Dude, I'm gonna cry. Nothing changed. Over 10 years of nothing ever fucking changing. We are in a constant cycle of overpriced, unoptimized, unfinished remakes and remasters. This is the fault of the gaming community. Everyone's either too stupid or too sad and depressed that they're willing to spend another $80 on game slop.
I'm Kim Belair, and I'm the co-founder of a little narrative development company called Sweet Baby Inc. We still look at our core demographics and say, okay, they're white, cis, hetero males, and we cater almost exclusively to them. And the problem is that we don't just cater to them like, you know, here's something that we think you'll enjoy. We cater to them the way that we cater to like a picky baby.
The Silicon Valley feudal class looks at life like Crusader Kings 3 and collects our data to analyze and manipulate us. I theorize that they are working together with the console gaming access to build a game that will sedate the masses so big tech can covertly and secretly work towards the establishment of a no-fun, metaverse-style technocracy. In the 1974 book Anarchy, State, and Utopia, Robert Nozick presents a thought experiment where people are put into a machine where they will live out the rest of their lives. This is comparable to a gamer class known as whales. These people spend ungodly amounts of time and money playing video games while neglecting their real-world responsibilities. Before any of you call me out, I just want to remind you, I have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so I'm basically kind of a big fucking deal. I know games like this are made to distract me from pursuing the love of my life. If all of what I'm saying seems unrealistic, I would like to remind you that a sizable portion of the industry gives their profits to Beijing. Imagine finding a young Native American woman and red-pilling her with hours of Asmongold videos. You can't now. The grim reality is, the industry is most likely going to succeed. There isn't going to be a gaming crusade anytime soon. All they have to do is dangle the keys and we'll give them what they want. They run all the polls, journos, eCelebs, even the stock market. They have the most optimal strategy. If big tech loses, you lose. But if they win, you still lose. Whether or not there's an economic crisis, our quality of life will just stay in decline and we'll be in the same position we were in over half a decade ago. The market agrees with me, so why don't you? If you do agree with me, why bother? All my money is in commodities, equity, T-bills, and silver. I've considered going Uncle Ted mode, living out the rest of my life in the woods. The general population is just going to accept the shafting because that's just how things are now. The amount of cognitive dissonance is at the same level of evangelicals. If you're gonna distract me with the bread and circus, make sure I'm actually enjoying it. Companies have been vomiting out slop at terminal velocity. I'm just so fucking done with everything. My only hope is for a 1983 style crash and then the creation of the Sega Exodus. Some of you watching this video may say, aren't you being too hard on people who agree with you on 90% of issues? No. If you're a Nintendo fan watching this video, let your company die already. It's been over a century. Nintendo's golden age died alongside with Gunpei Yokoi. It's been 30 years of cheap nostalgia bait. The late and great Sun Tzu once said, give up. If you're an Xbox fan, enjoy your microslop while you still can. Even they know they can't keep the scam on for too long. And need I remind you, these sick fucks made a game console and called it the Xbox One sad. And lastly, if you're a Sony fan, forget it.